Working. Oop, there we go. Alright, well, welcome back to some more Danganronpa. Literally ended this right here. Couldn't have asked for a better ending spot, I guess. Should probably stick my other ear in. Alright, let's go. I actually kind of forget how the last one ended. I know it ended with the execution of Celeste. And then we saw Monokuma and Sakura fighting. Leanne killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Okay. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here? Only a third number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Oh my god, I forgot the note voices I gave these people. Oh god. Loneliness has been commonplace. That's true. Wait, there's 5? Oh, they're not counting Byakuya and Toko. That's true. Still. Yeah, I want to know what this whole thing was about. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean in that case? Well, because of how scary one looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donut. Ew. And eat till we can't stand up. Ew, fish and donut. Ew, no. Ew.
What?
That's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, feature level event combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead, and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, think happy thoughts. No deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
Once it's all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Or, I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? It sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. You're supposed to be the ultimate clairvoyance. Isn't clairvoyancy all about reading that stuff? That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Oh yeah, that's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm not gonna get it right. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap!
I told you, my fortune telling isn't some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong!
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle? What?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No. You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. Wait, what? It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their practice were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and head home.
But...
And before long...
The end is nigh!
The sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
What the
And
heck?
as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
I gotta ask, Did they have, like, drugs in there or something that Hero is taking? I keep wanting to call him Hakakuri. Hero.
And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart!
I see a bun, I see lettuce, I see 2 burgers, and then I see 2 more buns. Or is that supposed to be something else?
One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
It means you need to lay off the drugs.
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
How do you know they didn't take the pork or part of it and left you with 100% beef?
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Dude, you need to
You
lay off
can't
the
trick
drugs.
me.
So I started back to the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kind of got lost halfway through.
Ah.
I can't tell if you're for the cult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you?
Ah.
Well, you do stink, though. That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine? Anyway, my prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I would never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. We're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove. We united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Yes, those two. Chapter 4. All-Star Apologies. That's Chihiro and Hina? Why's Chihiro in there? We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. I gotta go figure where the heck floor 4 is. Oh, triangle. I forget the buttons for some reason. Why is this not open yet? This thing shut. Why do you even have to deal with stuff like this? I wonder why that would... Okay, let me go. Ooh, I wonder if I could fast travel, make it easier. Hey, I can. To the fourth floor. What do we got? So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Okay, so we have the bathrooms. That's piano. Music? Also says music right over the door frame. When is this going to come into play? This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Can I play some notes? Is this a grand piano? Seems really old, but it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's still useless. Do we have to play it to open up and get a shotgun? If you get that reference, I love you.
hey,
At least I think it was a shotgun that you had to play in order to open it. I know you have to play the piano in Resident Evil to open something. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What do you think?
so
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
what?
Attacked? By who? Well, I came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I had suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me in the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in that room, that must mean there was something unknown. There was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. And you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
No, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko saw a quick glance at the security camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I didn't have anything to say in the matter.
So then...
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding
Am
something.
I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well... tickle my throat. I hate it.
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Is that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Or you can tell her. I haven't found any conclusive evidence yet. If we talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt. It's gonna make me not tell her. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, and now you're unwilling to share. I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
With those as departing words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. No, you think? I should have just told her. Good lord. Say, please don't tell anyone just yet. I need evidence first. Or something, you know? Good God. Classroom? Picture. This is the office. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we normally be able to rely on. I see Celeste and Hifumi. Who's the third one? Sayaka? Looks like blue hair. This picture. Yeah, Sayaka, Celeste, and Hifumi. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates of the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like the pictures I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. You're smiling in the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. Well, Celeste looks red in the face more than anything. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which, I mean, everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be a fake. You're a fake. Monokuma popped up out of nowhere, snatched the picture from my hand. I don't think I could do Monokuma's voice right now. Let me try. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is the picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. I need to get better at this voice. Especially with the other 3 games in this series that are out. I will be doing version 2. I don't know when I'll be getting to... Well, I don't know when I'll be able to get in everything. Especially with my new work schedule and... 4 a.m. shifts are terrible. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case... kind of feel like there's nothing really in here, is there? There's a fly on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. Okay. I feel like the picture was the only thing in there. The president's room. Headmaster. Ah. The nameplate on the door says headmaster's room. The headmaster's room. This must be something worthwhile in there. Huh? The door's locked. Darn it. Okay. Okay, so this is a Monokuma TV room? Data lab. Rattle, rattle. No good, the door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door? The total mystery. But the fact that it has a picture of a Monokuma next to it, it's kind of suspicious. Anything in the classroom worthwhile? One day I saw Monokuma in class. I really don't want to talk to you. I know I'm going to find Hina and Sakura in one of these rooms together. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school score. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Someone had fun writing all that crap. There's a 5th floor? Which means there's gonna be another trial. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Oh, hey, look. He and Sakura are together in a room. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. It's a remarkably big shelf. It's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right!
Ah, listen, Mikado, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, I think.
Okay.
And what? Do you even have protein Zymex? Oh, what's that?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. That's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur bubble. Oh, yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. No, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up more prayers, then. Gold mine, huh? Alright, taking a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to dining hall and talk to the others. The reason why I didn't talk to Hagakure is because he's in a classroom, and the classrooms usually never have anything, it seems. And all the other floors I've checked, this one including, nothing important. So if someone's in the classroom, it's not important. But big rooms like the chem lab, data rooms, gotta figure out how to get into. Those will probably have something important in it. Not long after I got into the dining room, the others began to trickle in. I'm slurring. I don't know why. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Left or right?
Yeah!
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-sarcastic nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in that stuff like that. But it's not all good stuff, though. There's medicine and health stuff on top of that. There's also a bunch of different poisons. Is someone gonna get poisoned to death? Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? Huh? What do you mean?
Well,
just in case you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case, yeah, I think you're right.
However...
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I have an itchy ear. I found a couple of rooms on the 1st floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd want to find some clues. If we could somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But...
who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. Oh, dude, don't call her that. What was that?
What?
pung, pung!
No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The crazy sips in town. Is that what you said?
What the heck?
I have no idea.
Hey, come on now.
And what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door. What kind of foreign education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you.
That's
And
my
this
room,
is
you
how
know.
you repay
It is
me?
now anyway.
With betrayal?
And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives in a single bear claw? Oh, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad. I like the little face there.
What?
You're totally mad. Why are they using emotes all of a sudden?
This is kind of depressing.
I myself and I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're going to go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add it to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. The rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Oh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was going to kill me for serious.
Well.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. She knows how to get in there, doesn't she? Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escaping the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. At least Sakura is being consistent with what she does. Kyoko? She is ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right!
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Ugh, that's bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone the way out of here. I met this person since my house burned up to the ground, so I did something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. Oh my god, I've got the gassy stuff tonight. I got something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Neon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one? But this time, the picture was Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the glass from the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Neon wasn't the only one. Now you found the one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
But...
How can that be?
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
so then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry. It's because you lied to her, you idiot.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. Or all our good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? It's Byakuya, I know it.
What?
Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second!
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone, you're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it won't concern you in the slightest. Huh?
Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Say his lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? If you're saying he's been talking to Alter Ego, did he just tell him something?
it would seem...
We should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Over here we go. Couldn't just automatically walk us there. Had to cross the border. Is that you, kitty cat? I swear my cats are so freaking loud. When I got to the dressing room... Toko. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master.
Ah.
I have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. You have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master promise. A promise. Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? That's what Master wants. I do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Oh, crap. Hey guys, what's going on? Well, we'd like you to move.
Yes!
Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
What?
First I'm being a masochist, now it's super sadist. Okay, Toko, or Genocide, Jill. Toko. Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop your knees, 2, beseech. Why do I feel like you're not part of this? As devastated as I felt, I finally did kneel in front of her and said, please, I'm begging you, will you let us use the laptop?
Oh, I'm on fire!
Such an alternate miraculous feeling of happiness, all my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. Thank you, psychotic woman.
You really came.
Oh, there you go. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um...
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The cigarette board was a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, analyzed files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope Speak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? What's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
Huh?
What? Wait, hold on. And the reason we've been imprisoned here isn't the work of some psycho-freak or criminal organization or whatever.
no way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that or something? For something. This is a lot of information to take in right now.
You see?
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy,
Well,
Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
You see, things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. And from there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester, no idea, the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
so,
But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko typed the questions into the computer. And the answer we got was,
sorry.
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
What?
Then, is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Phone, why are you vibrating on me? Nothing important. Okay, back to the game. Oh wait,
So,
there's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading to Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in the school?
Okay.
Well, it's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I...
I'll find a way. Ooh, that's a new look for Kyoko. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then...
Let's just see if Alter Ego has any more information. It seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. And it really is all over.
Hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right. Heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead.
huh?
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
Okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway...
Well, then I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. Man, how good is this laptop's battery that it hasn't had to be plugged in and charged? Like, seriously.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But,
But I feel kinda sorry for him.
But,
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer programmer, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but what's a computer program it's designed to do? You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
Hey.
Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? I keep changing his voice. But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right!
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. There's no problem in calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives us value to survival.
So...
Anyway.
What?
Don't say so anyway like that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted and I don't remember where.
Hey.
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember everything happened that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway...
The event that led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
At the very least...
If nothing else, it must have some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students were killed or something.
However...
Oh my god, my throat. That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be...
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway...
Maybe right now there's only one path open to us.
So...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well...
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, the business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Could you just sneeze on Will now? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not grabbing it. Biaga's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into headmaster's room thing, are you? Bzzz. Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm
My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me center your chakra. I just on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something for me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang for fang? Be careful, you just changed the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Ding dong, bing bong. Nighttime?
This is a school announcement as such.
Yeah, it's
Soon the
nighttime.
doors to the dining hall. Okay then.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
That's the same as every night.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey.
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime role, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Oh man, my apologies. I don't know what's wrong with my throat tonight. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my head. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this, and they did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it. Behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. The one rocket ship at the beginning, was that the headmaster? And that's how Monokuma took over the school, was executing the headmaster with a rocket ship? But I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road would be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Monokuma Theater! I'm excited this time. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady on the tech support department suggested I tried being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. Would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think you can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
What? Because that's totally an origin story. Ding dong bing bong. 7 a.m.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. Get ready to...
Yeah, same as every time. First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. I remember to do circle that time instead of just clicking on a door. Hina. Why is he down here? He's not allowed in our little group. I wonder what the heck Monokuma was talking about. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. Toko. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko.
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me?
What the
Fine,
heck?
then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Bianca said he likes a girl that has some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't have to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. Present dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that.
What the heck?
Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Huh?
Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself.
Huh?
I'm not filthy. Only embarrassing. It's no use today. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up. Toko, you're scaring me. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Midnight sextraculated activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop and each of yours. What? I'm not even gonna read this. What are you doing, Toko? And it's amazing the innocent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
So, would you rather have your black eye on your left or the right? So sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's got a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible, but with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Okay. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. I'm not like Kyoko stuff that Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you neat, Makoto? Don't care what they are as long as they got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason I've been feeling worn down these last few days.
Huh?
You sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. Just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... Must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
Guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what you want to talk to Sakura about, but I'll have to save it tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? Kind of nervous.
Huh?
Well, how come?
What's your
Because
problem?
I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
You had two moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. Yeah, you're speaking with that disgusting mouth of yours. Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I was just taking my food and went back to my room. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately head back to my room. Free time. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But anyway, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Okay, so let's go get some use some mono coins. This way. So who are we gonna go see? I've already completed Hino. Don't really care about Togo. Should be kind of messed up. Can't talk to Sakura. Maybe Hiro? Byakuya is just... I just want to smack him. I mean, I 15. Got an item. No? I just want to get rid of all these coins. A black croissant. Ooh, lucky. Gotta get paper. I'm guessing that would have been for like Hifumi or Togo or something. Scissors. That's for Toko is Genocide Jill. Man. More scissors. Got enough for 3 more. Is that a whip? Ouch. Is that a seat? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I get another ring? Why do I keep getting things? You know what? All 30 and it only drops it down to 16%. Are you kidding me? Food. Guessing I'm gonna get a bunch of luckies just because of how many I spent. No idea. That's it. Alright, leave the area. Can I actually talk to Sakura? Ah, she's actually in the room, so I can't talk to her. Does it say where Kyoko is? Oh, wait. Hi, can I talk to you?
Anyway,
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Yeesh. Let's talk to Hiro.
Yo!
Did you need something, Mikado? Better not be my life. Don't kill me.
Help me!
Afterlife, protect me, Mikado. Kill someone if you must, but don't kill me. While he's acting like this? Yeah, let's spend some time with him. Well, why don't we have a heated discussion about cosmogony? Yeah. Learning all about Hiro's thirst and the origin of the universe. You're gonna get a little closer. Sure. What would you like to give him? Cola. Okay, ration, sunflower seeds, no. Love status rings, Ol's diamond, Hope's Peak. Let's give me the Emperor's Thong. Shears and layering shears. Quality chinchilla cover. It is a whip, it's a rose whip. I wanna know what that thing's for. Prince Shotoku's clone? Millennium Prize Problems. Oh, what should I give him? Let's see if these dolls or something he likes. I'll take whatever I get my hands on. That's just my style, man.
Could it be...
Hey, Makoto, you know what I think? I mean, being like this wasn't just a coincidence. So I got some good news for you. I'm going to give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount?
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it $900. That's only a $100 discount, and even then it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on. You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell you your future. So are you right pretty often?
Well?
Yeah, I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. 20%? That sounds pretty sketchy.
What the heck?
For real, don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time I'm right, every time. That includes natural disaster selection results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is?
How about that?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? What did you see?
Well?
You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. I refuse, deny, don't like it.
I'm right?
Doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said?
You know?
At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Well then, since we have a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. There's no way you're going to be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now and see whether your reading was right or not. Actually, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Oh, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you, whatever else happens, don't let him be right. Let's get lost in thought. Give yourself... Ooh. I would hope not. Who was she with first? Him or Makoto? I have a feeling it's going to be Makoto and Kyoko that get together. Probably not in the game, but yeah, plenty of time. Look at that just in here. I should go somewhere. It probably won't happen in the game, but you know. Crap, they're right out in the hallway. Oh, Hiro. There you are. Making it easy on me. What's going on, Makoto? I'm like super exhausted, so I hope you don't need anything from me. Let's spend some time with him. You know he's not feeling good. You try and treat me up, Makoto. I'm down in the dumps and I got no energy at all. I did my best to cheer up a down and out hero. Hey, he's smiling. Let's give him the another Bojibo dolls. Where is it? I think he likes these.
Yo!
Hey Makoto, what's up, my brother and fellow mother lover? Let's raise our semi-siblings up right, okay? Stop talking about that.
Oh, so then.
So, ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. Not sure you need to know that. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kinds of tools. I cannot read.
Yo!
Now that I know you're an expert, I have a question for you. Correct answer gets you another discount. Oh god. No thanks.
Could it be...
There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana and 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? Major Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. That must be... tarot cards. I know, you're talking about tarot cards.
What?
Ah, gloriously correct. I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. Oh, really? That's something I'd never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling?
Don't be mean!
Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. Numerology?
Yo!
Use a mathematical formula to predict the future based on the birth dates, letter numbering, all that. But I didn't see you do anything like that either. Well, it's more than an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you. And suddenly, bam! You got the info. You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's got to be some kind of supernatural power.
It's not like some occult
Don't compare my
mystery.
performance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult.
Well?
Yep, now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw an extra bonus on your reading. I use white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received in the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds this baby and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said you hate the occult?
What the heck?
Hey, business is business. The more I talk about, the less I understand. It's updating your maximum number of skill points have increased. I think every time you give someone a correct gift, you get a skill or skill points up. And yeah, it's basically just heading back to my room for nighttime. Ding dong, bing bong. It's nighttime.
Attention, attention.
Oh.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly.
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it too. This is interesting. So it's this way. Where's the gym? Far end. You think I would have this place memorized by now? And turn. I mean, I somewhat have it memorized. The first floor is just confusing as all heck. Sakura. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we all gathered at the gym, it began. And there's not much of us left. So they said there was 5 in the cafeteria, and then Toko and Byakuya, so there's 7 of us left?
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us the next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present us another motive. To present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low the totem pole of your life really are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today, I'm feeling black.
The reason I gathered you all here is that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words...
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
Hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogame. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret.
What?
What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
thrills, chills, kills!
Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh?
Ooh. So Sakura's the one who... She took something from him?
What the heck?
So what does this mean?
What?
Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Huh?
What?
Oh
Did you being serious or
no!
serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. But you're talking like you know it for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during the fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was with the mastermind. She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. We can be sure she really did betray the mastermind. Maybe this is a double bluff. She's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know. That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
So even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong! You're wrong!
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that.
What the
You
heck?
don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible!
It's because you're just not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. If it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean you should both go down?
Hina,
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But...
Sakura?
I'm sorry.
Oh. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
This is as such. Soon the doors to the dining.
And-
Okay then.
That's all the
Sweet
same.
dreams.
Well, it's nighttime. We should go to bed.
No way!
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura's not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it think? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let's go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down. We can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Monokuma Theater? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, and instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back
But
to
I
change.
don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
These Monokuma theaters are just freaking weird. Bing bong, bing bong, it's now 7 a.m.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need her to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Run, Gyoko. I'm sorry, I'm gonna ignore you. Probably just gonna be mad at me and tell me to shut up and go inside. Something to that extent. Oh, everyone's in attendance. Oh, Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... What are you talking about, Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The reason I went on my way to join the rest of you was a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
It's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible!
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you stand there and argue like children?
But
It's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would just settle this entire issue, wouldn't it?
Haha.
Would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
Did Hina just slap him?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Kind of with Hina on this one. Byakuya has no,
What?
like, regard for your life at all. I should have died.
Interesting.
Then you plan to take care of that yourself. Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
That's exactly what the mastermind wants. Is exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Traveling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. She was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
That's what the other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
Friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know... how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Is it really going to give us free time? Whew. So what should I do today? Okay. Can I find Sakura? No. 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 You're there. You're there. You okay,
I'm
Sakura?
sorry.
I'm not sure ready to open up just yet. Maybe if we create the right opportunity.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me. Still don't understand you, Makoto. I feel like I should talk to Sakura. Well, that's saying a word. I stood by Sakura. I feel like if I open up to her, maybe I'll get something. I don't have any protein powder or anything. Fresh bindings. Better give me something so splendid. You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I forget I just said that. I'm talking to myself. Anyway, I feel better now. Thank you. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just standing here. I should go somewhere. What just happened? That was the wrong one. I meant to press square. So did I, like, not hang out with her? Okay. I guess we'll stick with Hero. And get cheated out of our money. You know, I never really did explore this. the trash room, isn't it? Yeah. I've never really been over here.
According to the spirits...
I had a dream last night. I thought the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from the school nightmare.
How about that?
The prophecy. Take heart, my man. Hang out with Hero. Okay.
You know?
So, honestly, I wanted to see what was going on with Sakura if we could even talk to her, and it worked. I got something I wanted to show you. I got the stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Showed me a scar on his back, though. I didn't really want... Oh. Oh, I don't know what to give him. Let's try the globe. You're saying I can have this? Also, I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. Hey, okay, so he likes that.
Well?
I don't have any more. Hey, Mikoto, are you familiar with Kamata? It's a tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right? Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it? Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. Huh? What does... UMAs? UMAs are, I think... unmanned... aerials? So spaceships? You mean spaceships?
I'm right?
Oh no, those are UFOs, you dingus. UMA is basically an animal version of that. I shouldn't have to tell you anything more than that, right? UMAs are, I think, cryptids. You're talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals.
You know?
Oh, you got it. I think just so happens to have been appearing a little old Kamado. What kind of cryptids?
How about that?
The terrifying skyfish. In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly and have a thin body and a big wide fin. I've actually seen these videos on them. They're actually kind of interesting. I forgot what they said they actually were. There wasn't actually anything strange. It was just like some creature that, because of motion, it looked kind of funny. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see.
Could it be...
You ever heard of Anomalocaris? Some people think that's what the skyfish evolved from. And some others think they're an artificial life form, a genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary? But what would they be doing in Tokyo? And in Kamano, no less. Nobody knows, but I think they're dangerous. You know how close Kamano is to Haneda Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking about I should call all the airlines. Oh, I had the burps there. Sorry. You know there's no way to get rid of those skyfish, and I know what it is. There is a way. As long as they can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for them. That's what I'm going to tell them. I'm going to do that if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super cult? I just don't understand. Your access notice skill points increase. Woo! Well done. Head back to my room for a little while. Day or night? Blue or yellow? Nighttime. Ding dong bing bong. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch, oh witch, the wicked witch.
As such,
School time,
soon the
special
doors to the
nighttime.
dine. Okay then.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. And I think Makoto should talk to Kyoko and get things settled too. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the ship idea was dead, she came back and suggested I become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, but she shot back. Okay, then how about I make you extra special? You could be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's it any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoying sigh of relief at the end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Have you heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. So what? The crab eats the monkey, but that's just about some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crowd doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crowds have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Oh, good lord. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
Yeah. I need to do something about Sakura. Better go to the dining hall and talk to us about one more time. Whoa! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. What happened? Oh, because we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hero's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
Oh, that's the voices for me.
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
She's not dead, dude.
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? What's up with Hina? Just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be fudged, but at least mine are real. It only shapes the collarbone, doesn't it? Just totally say, no, ew.
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get here to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive blast chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. So what the heck was the fight about then? But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Let's talk to Hina. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Well, we got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I just felt like I wanted to punch her like 1,000 times.
You're serious?
1,000 punches really isn't without thinking. And then things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because... she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. Sakura! And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura. You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Chill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
To her, Hina. Leave me alone, but hurt her? What is this?
How dare you!
Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Oh my god. I want Sakura on my side at all times. Poor Hero. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. But if you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
What?
I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey,
What's all the noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway to the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
What the heck is going on? Hey, it's Sakura! He has spring into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... awkward! Kyoko? She's mad. Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You're only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To things like that...
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What? What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine, I've already forgotten about it. Besides...
And I
may have overreacted. She blushing. Huh?
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Oh.
Whew.
Where's my more at? Oh, I didn't realize I had to select it like that. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So...
Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With a typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, sending a brisk pace. Kyoko? I heard to catch up to her. Ow, my tooth hurts. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence, I chased her. Ugh. And eventually, we arrived. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned...
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Okay, let's talk to alter ego. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glide across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work?
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the
That's
school,
right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. was just too committed. Too admirable. Oh man, too fragile.
Hey,
Yeah, my brain right now is fragile, apparently. You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
certainly.
When I talk to Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But...
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. Apologies. Yawning a lot. So, we're gonna plug in Alter Ego, and the Mastermind's gonna find Alter Ego, aren't they? But...
Hey.
It's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
If you're in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If so, everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend?
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? It was about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. A room without surveillance cameras. The secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. Definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However...
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to assure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide from him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then...
Then let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. I'm going to move you to another room. Till we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. The command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I don't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable there?
However...
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. On the second floor. This way. I want to try and do this without the map. This way. This way. No. Okay. I'm doing it without the map. You proud of me? Boys' room.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Drawers. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we should connect Alter Ego. Immediately got to work. I pulled the laptop out and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
Gonna
Hold
do
tight
my best.
and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Something's gonna happen, isn't it?
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. It probably wasn't an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko?
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. It's just, I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So...
If you could find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is my alter ego. All we can do is wait, believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. Free time? We parted ways, head back to my room. Kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I passed out. I had completely dozed off. You did exactly what I did. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me. She was white as a ghost. Like something's happened. Oh no. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Someone's dead, aren't they? I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Koto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window to the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura. Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway...
First of all, we need to get into the room. But the door is locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why...
It would seem...
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words...
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? She's dead, isn't she? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here. I found a room in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
I can handle this. You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry. Okay, you two, stand back. Took hold of the room and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through to the now open window and started jostling the chair, leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her, she is dead. She's smiling. She died smiling. All I felt was cold death. I could feel in the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... she's dead.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, we know it. Deadly life. That was new. Alien there.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's dead?
Poor Hina. Oh my god.
She's really dead?
She's her best friend. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I can only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. Alright, I need to clean my glasses because there's like spit prints or something on them. I don't know how glasses get so freaking dirty. Okay, shirt, stop. I know you're not supposed to use your shirt, but I don't have a cleaning cloth anywhere near me. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. There's one big print there, and I don't know how it got there. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Not the best, not perfect, but better. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. Oh my god, she's completely traumatized.
What?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura's murdered, and by someone in this very room. I just kicked my table. Oh! I have this little rolling table I have, and I put it in front of me because I usually put my foot on it. I went to put my foot on it, and kind of missed and hit. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Is that what you're gonna say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. That's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you here at Byakuya Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
What?
You're accusing us before we can begin the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of
I
her.
won't forgive you.
One of you did, I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
That I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew!
Let's thank God for that. Saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Considering for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
Gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated rules by attacking me in the first place. But I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie. If you got all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the heck? He owes someone?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. And let's decide who stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind. That's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Here, Byakuya, Tokyo, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like you come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Yeah, that means I have to use force. You're not getting in here. Another piece for a discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
What?
What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. Hey, you hero. Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
That's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. No matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Actually, you want to touch a filthy dead body.
Listen,
It's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice just to do it. Oh boy. Investigate. Okay. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Looks like time of death is estimated around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of strong bullets to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. So at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey,
What? I think this case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, there was no way in or out till we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might say this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. But it could really happen in real life, and right before our very eyes like this.
hey,
Here's more about what a locked room murder entails. Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Simply means that the killer commits this crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if what was used, right?
Correct.
Second type is what locked the room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch, it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through the gap in the door, or something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, you can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it could have been possible, maybe. No, I don't think that one.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that, there is actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Oh, I don't think there is anything in the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. And you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locker room mystery, those are the basics. So the four possibilities, and Kyoko, which of those four choices seem the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locker room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Okay, what is that? Looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when we found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little. So you gave the candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Oh, you know. Polka dot candy wrapper. Second thing I noticed is the glass. There's shards of glass scattered around the chair Sakura's sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So it must have originally been a bottle. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It's in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor. The next thing I notice is the blood. I just noticed something on top of the TV. I'll have to turn. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from her? She died. I can see shelf blood stain. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And each such by some kind of Monokuma figure. Wonder what this is. How do they get those figures inside the bottles?
So,
It's no different from your standard shipping bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is a Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I've always wondered how they actually do that. I know they like build the bottle around it or something. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Looks like there should be 2 there. One, 2, missing 1, so that should be 3, and then 4, and then missing 1, and then 5, 6. Monokuma figure was found on the ground. The red shards of glass probably started out as a bottle. She's talking about been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Huh? The locker's open, and there on the inside is a handprint.
why?
What's a handprint doing there here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint on the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding in here in the locker and they left a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped up and out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point. Exactly.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in here until after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? Locker room handprint. Ooh, oh man. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank, and everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. She must have gotten the stuff from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see the scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be part of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They were also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure how to see. Empty protein drink. That means someone planted it there. Can I leave? The crime scene. Ah, poopy monkeys. Alright, so suck to everybody. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. So I tried how much he despises me. Better go before I crush my soul completely. Hey.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed, and she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
She certainly didn't die, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand on her? It must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed so if they expected to stand any chance against her. But I have to examine Sakura. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There was evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that was what killed her, but according to Monokuma, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what could have caused her to vomit blood? Monokuma specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of the body. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, well, it's just interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Yes? I want to go examine the chem lab. There's something there. There's something in the chem lab. I don't even know who did it. Byakuya took her hero. Has to be one of them. Couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? I don't know what the thing for sure until we find out more. Let me have you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again, after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. So she died right around then. Telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And then this is what happened. If I stopped her by force even, this would never have happened. No. It's possible not to have regrets, I know. Why she asked those three to meet her? As she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. God dang it.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. So something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked to meet you here in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped up the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Says you didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, I can prove otherwise. I have no choice but to accept its facts.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. This door's the only way in or out of the rec room. The door's unlocked. There's no evidence that the housing has been tampered with. The only noticeable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words... Oh my god, the burps. I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Can I leave? Thank you, Papa. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Except to bolt the door in the chair. There's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was because the chair was shut up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence of the door of the chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the creator must have created the locked room from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door.
Listen.
Makoto, have you finished your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then...
I should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't
Listen
leave.
to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the other two, and you just hear what they have to say. Okay. Figured out everything I need to know. Went back to the rooms. Toko, since you're right here, press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good
Hey,
mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? Guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was so scared. So I can bring myself to go. I actually don't see her, but can I really believe her? Well, if I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account. Where's Hiro? Yasuhiro. Press the doorbell. Don't really come down to this end of the school at all.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? You need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check on something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be...
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? Why did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well... She asked me with you, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, no, she...
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. Gotta be honest, super suspicious. So when you went and met with Sakura...
You got it all wrong!
Oh, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Definitely suspicious. So he did go meet her.
Actually...
Last time I saw Ogre was with he got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I still have it? Let's see. Here's feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, looks like I don't have any more. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. He got some of the candies too.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, it's just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me. Before it goes by, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. It's the same as the one that Sakura had. Token hero, what next? Definitely want to have a look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can on the floor in the second room, in the rec room. Sure, it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? The chem lab, probably a little bit more important right now to get something new. Chem lab was the 4th floor. Can I actually teleport there? Hey, I can. Oh my god, that'll make it so much easier. Oh my god, that was so quick. I should remember to use that more often. Itchy. Oh, Byakuya. Makoto, did you have an eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think you meant to say yes. Yes, sir, I understand. Someone spilled something on the floor and there's a red bottle there. This is my first time seeing this shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a close look at it. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. More important right now, what's that powder that's been sold in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Footprints. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. When the sufferer was smirky, handing me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So after working for a long time, drawing up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, then left. And that's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto,
possible.
are they yours? Now
What?
Okay, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so we'll probably do what Byakuya said. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. With how clear these prints are, it must be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these footprints are a really valuable clue. Record them? Okay, they have the footprints. Looks like this. That's what the pattern. How about these on the shelf? According to the... Yeah. I already did all this. Right there, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out who they are. Super valuable clue. Okay. Bottle. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. So let's let the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered around on the floor in front of the shelf. Into the broken bottle. Looks like the bottle is Chem C4. So the footprints of the powder. So it's basically... Oh my god. Just stuff I already went through. The powder would have been spilled right at the time of the incident. That's all I can say for now. Oh my god, finally got the footprints. So... C name. Let's see, what's on their shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. A protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. Why is C9 in there? C9 has the poison thingy on it. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and the number. So I guess we consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. So we'll put it there on accident? Oh man. On the shelf is... Oh look, it says nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All these containers are shelved labeled with letter C and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section C. And what about B? Anything in here? So on the shelf is... looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? Must truly be a bliss. Must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think you're studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelves. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I can settle this group with the shelving in section B. Nothing out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry much about this shelf. What about this shelving unit? Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Oh good lord, we just went over this. Regions and sections has the chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from section A. I was concerned in section A if there was a bottle with a label from section C. What's the bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on there. Kind of shelf label. Oh man, I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. It's ridiculous. I apologize. Back to the rec room. Which is 3rd floor. Right here. I like that it actually has that little section missing now.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? Told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they both claim they didn't go see her. That's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, and the shelf magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. Be told to look them over one more time. She said the body? According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring out the space isn't going to help you figure out anything. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She's completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to, although there's still some times... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
It's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
Maybe it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
Correct.
You see the yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
The powder is clue number 1. So she spilled the powder?
Hey.
Next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that means that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. She said next was the bottles. Does she mean the broken bottle or the bottle bottles? Kyoko said she found a new clue involving Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. They got chess pieces. Correlation, Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you to our clues, but giving you my conclusion is a good one. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Clue has been updated.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get all the smaller pieces, too. Sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And then Anasha Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to go get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to give up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? Better just do it. Took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are you doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and the one in the Monokuma bottle still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of two in the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, normal assumption would be either they'll bounce out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. Did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How's that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you arrived at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. Was there... I know there's two bottles missing. I could tell that myself. So, both bottles were used to hit her? But where's the second figure? So make sure yourself was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way in accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... One of the pages near the center of the magazine had a word written in bold, bloody letters. It said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
No, it appeared you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... This is Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, that isn't confirmed yet.
I won't forgive
It's
you.
settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I see why you should think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, that makes it that much more suspicious. Her fingers are clean, weren't they?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I'm getting tired myself.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. And I'm going to stop it there, just because this is how the streams have been going lately. Oh, man. Sakura's dead. That... Wow. I honestly never expected her to die. I know Makoto makes it out alive. Because main character, game always makes it out. But I wonder who else lives now. I wonder who's going to get executed this time. I'm not sure how close to the end we're getting. I have one more stream planned coming up, but after that, between my work schedule and everything that's going on, I will try and continue streaming. Just, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see. Anyways, Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Oh man, this game is good. I would highly suggest, if you've watched it at this point, I highly suggest you go play it yourself. It's a lot of fun. And then you can go doing all the other like free time tasks and go just talk to other people and stuff. Get different stuff, get different skills and things. Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.